All right. So we are back with part two of this interview. I know I just told you about 10, 15 minutes ago that we was wrapping it up and I see you tomorrow. But listen, it's the beauty of going live and the live streaming and the audio and the video. It never ever fails. So at least 1 or 2 times a week. But my boy Coach Ken Herring from UMass-Lowell, you know what I'm saying? He made it on. Let me put it like that. He made it on here, so I'm super excited to have him on here, like I promised earlier today. So my audience don't have me out to be a liar. I told you he was coming on, so he's here. So all right. So without further ado, like I always do with all my guests, Coach Herring, man, if you could, man, let's go back to the beginning, man, and tell me where you from. I know, we talked about it. All right, fellow New York in the house, going back to that Northeast. All right, tell me where you from, playing career to your coaching career to where you are now, head coach at UMass-Lowell.
All right, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me, and it's great to talk baseball with baseball people. And so I grew up in Central New York in a town called Yes, outside of Syracuse. Attended Fayetteville Mainland High School, then went on to Lemoyne College right in Syracuse. Played 4 years at Lemoyne, and signed after my senior year with the Braves. Played 2 years in the Braves organization. One in Idaho. I played in Durham for the Durham Bulls. The manager was Grady Little, who actually was a big manager in a couple of different spots. But so I had the beauty of playing 2 years. Idaho Falls was a great experience. I was in the top 10 in hitting in the league, and then I went down to spring training the year of the lockout, 1990, and so I got a lot of eye time from a lot of the bigwigs, and jumped a couple levels and went to high A right after rookie ball, and did work out so well on the ball field, but I got released that fall. Got into the real world and was in sales for 6 years. And after 6 years, I told my then girlfriend, I said, I got to do what I love, and that's coach. And I started, my first job was a volunteer coach at Bentley College outside of Boston. Then I was a 3-year volunteer assistant at Northeastern University in Boston. And there I got the opportunity to coach Carlos Pena, who, obviously was a Silver Slugger, All-Star, Gold Glover. I coached him for 3 years. So I kind of really got into my blood. I want to work with good players. Then I became of 1999. We won a championship down there. I was an assistant under Mike Coots. And in that team, we had Garrett Atkins, we had Kurt Carlos, we had Dane Sardina. We had 7 big leaguers on that team. The next summer, I became the manager of the Keene Swampettes in the New England League. And then that summer, I got my first head coaching job at St. Anselm College, the Division II school in Manchester, New Hampshire, and a program that had never won before. And I wanted to take over that program because I could build the culture the way I wanted to. And took a team to 935 our first year, and we finished in 22 my 4th year. After that, I became the full-time head coach at UMass-Lowell the summer of 2004, and have been here for 16 years. And it's crazy how time flies. So,
damn, that's crazy. Yeah, for real.
So that's my story.
I don't never do too much homework. I mean, obviously, I knew I knew you were from New York, but you said you got drafted in 1990. I'm like, dude, you know what I'm saying? 89. You don't look it, man. You could have said 2000 or whatever. You got drafted in 2000. I don't believe you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, that's hey, testament, man. I guess them boys ain't stressing you too much, man, because you're looking good, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm blessed to have that young person's look. I credit that to my mother, and but I'm 53 years old. I don't feel it. I don't think I act it. I still have passion in my blood, and I love coaching, and it's what I was meant to do. There's no doubt about it.
Good deal, man. So let's talk about UMass-Lowell, man. And 16 years, man. Damn, then congrats on that. That's a long time at the D1 school. And so tell me a little bit about, UMass. Obviously, he's in Lowell, Massachusetts. So tell me a little about the school, the conference that you play in, enrollment, and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, so we are a school of about 19,000 undergrads. We are recently Division One as of 7 years ago. Up until then, we were a Division Two team. When we made the move to Division One, our enrollment increased by 4,000 or 5,000 students because of the profile that a Division One school brings. We are a big engineering, science, math school, and we're in the city of Lowell. We're a city campus. We're in a city of about 100,000 people. We're 20 miles north of Boston, so it's easy to get into the city. And the Division Two years, we were a dominant team. And since Division One, we've put up some pretty good numbers, but we're not near where I want to be yet. So, but we're getting there. It's a process, that's for sure.
All right, good deal. So I didn't realize Lowell was so close to Boston, man. I didn't realize you guys are right outside of Boston over here, man.
Yeah, we're right 19 miles north. And what's great too is our students, when they use their ID, they can get transportation all the way down into the city for free. So it's nice. They can get into the city for a day on the commuter rail and go enjoy the city of Boston. But Lowell has a lot to offer. It's the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. A lot of museums, a lot of history here. The movie The Fighter was filmed here.
I think we're having a little technical difficulties. Hope we get my man back on. It sucks when he's out and about and I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm. Hopefully we can get him back on. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping he's froze up on me. Let's see. Hopefully he gets back on here. So anyway, learning about UMass-Lowell. I didn't realize it's so close to Boston. Boston, I promise you, has within and around Boston has about 50 schools. And I was just thinking about Boston too. I thought Lowell was on the other side. All right, well, let's see. Let's see. Just me now. Let's see if we can get him back on here and keep this thing moving. I'm trying to get this information out here, but hopefully can get him back on here. What a day, huh? What a day. Y'all hang in there with me. So the hope you guys got the message that I asked, the question I asked earlier. I don't think I got any responses from a showcase aspect of it. Would you rather? The question I had was, would you rather, from a parent standpoint, have your kid in a major tournament with multiple schools and multiple teams, or do a enclosed camp style showcase with about 20, 25 players at any particular school? One school, one coaching staff, 20 to 25, very intimate setting. Which one you think would benefit you guys? You know what I'm saying? I know there's benefits to both sides, but from a personal standpoint, I want to hear your answer to that. There's a reason why I'm asking this. We were just talking a couple hours earlier to one of my friends, and we were talking about different things, and that topic came up. So question of the day: do you want, from a parent standpoint, who has a high school student, would you rather play in a tournament, multiple schools, multiple teams, or would you rather have a 20 to 25 players, one of your kids involved at one particular school with one coaching staff doing a camp one day type of showcase? All right, that is the message for the day. All right, so let's see. All right, he's coming back. Let me see what we got here. So. All right, coach, we lost you, man.
Yeah, my phone over.
Yeah, the audio still messed up. Just what you say now?
My phone was overheated and shut down. So I'm in the shade. So hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah, you're going in and out just a little bit, but once you get talking, I think it should be good. So, I want to. So I know you said Lowell out, 19, 19 miles and stuff outside of the city of Boston. I think 19,000, enrollment, right? What conference are you guys playing in?
America East, Hartford, Albany, Stony Brook, UBC down in Baltimore, and New just recently joined. We have University of New York.
Yeah, the audio is still messed up, Coach. Just a little bit, man. I want to ask you this, man. If you can answer me this, man. Hopefully the audio will come through. If not, we may have to just reschedule this whole thing because I'm not in my my settings, and I know that you're out and about, man. But we could just reschedule this thing. I want everybody to hear what you have to say. Right now, we kind of going in now, but from a coaching standpoint, man. I put this. I was talking to one of my friends earlier, ex big league friend of mine, and we were talking about showcases and stuff like that. From a coaching standpoint, listen, well, maybe it just ain't meant to be, man. So listen, Parent, I don't want to keep going back and forth, but I'm going to reach out to Coach Herring in the background. We're going to reschedule this thing. We're going to get it right. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, we got North Alabama head coach. Hopefully, we get this right tomorrow, and I will be back on here. Sorry to keep teasing y'all today, but it's the beauty of live and streaming and, making this thing happen, man. So I appreciate the coach taking out the time. It is what it is, man. So tomorrow, we're going to be on here, man, and we're going to do this right. All right? I love you guys. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, North Alabama head coach, and still talking D1 schools all week this week. All right, peace and love, y'all. Thanks.